Is ExtraEmily a bot? Does she cater to young males by putting on a nice girl, kawaii type act? This guy, Dom Lucre, I've never really heard about him, but I see this tweet on the timeline and it has over 1.4 million views in the past couple of days, which sounds farmable to me. He saw this clip and he had this to say. I guess he breaks news. Breaker of narratives. Dom Lucre. Developing 28-year-old streamer ExtraEmily has been going viral after viewers that aren't fans of streaming content leaned that she acts like a toddler and that her audience thinks it's adorable. The criticism started on X after this video started going viral, introducing Emily to audiences that have never seen her. I have seen ExtraEmily before and I think she does play up the kawaii vibes like I was saying. Let's look at this clip and see what's good though.
Thank you, chat, for 15,000 subs. Thank you, chat, for 15,000 subs. I really appreciate it. I never ever thought that I would hit so many subs, so thank you for your support.
I'm gonna be so real. That was way worse than I thought it would be. I thought she was gonna be on some little quirky vibes, but that was actually a despicable and distasteful watch. As the top farmer, I like to view things from every side, and maybe Emily just knows, yeah, my audience likes when I act like this. They think it's funny, so that's why I do it and I'm making money. You really can't hate on that, but this is something that's kind of on the morality spectrum. Some people have wild takes, right, that people look at and they're like, yo, what is this person? Why would they publicly do things like that? Recently, we harvested some drama seeds about Myron Gaines and shit that he does for attention on the internet. Make sure to tap into that video if you want to see some wild shit. This isn't necessarily the same, but it is another variant of that if you use your brain. Because if some of these streamers have any type of consciousness, they know that things are gonna get clipped. It's gonna spread on the internet and discourse is going to be made about them. And I guess that's what this man, such as Dom Lucre, breaker of narratives, he's trying to say, I feel like, that at 28, ExtraEmily should not be acting like this. I don't like to attach age to actions. I feel like that's fucking corny, to be honest, but it is a little weird. I would think that this would be cringe coming from a 19-year-old girl. So maybe the fact that she's 28 does make it a little weirder. It's just weird in general. Like, even if it's a joke, because it's like, who are we appealing to here? Did she say 15,000 subs, by the way? That's actually insane. The thing about Emily though is that this isn't her real personality. I've seen clips of her where she can turn this off and she just plays up this personality for the camera. I question, like, why did you choose this personality to have? It's very much a questionable thing with some of these streamers and creators, because it's like, dude, does your personality suck that much that you can't be yourself? And now you're trapped into this box. As long as ExtraEmily makes content, if she wants to keep that 15,000 subscribers, she's gonna have to play into this character 24/7 as long as she's on camera. But there will be a day where she just doesn't want to do this anymore, but she wants to maintain the money, so she's gonna just pull up. I don't think that she's gonna keep 15k subs. The people that really love her for her probably will stay, but she'll probably see a downtrend because there's probably a lot of weird ass dudes and maybe even just kids that like this personality that she plays on camera. Let's see what the replies are saying. I don't care who you are. If you like this shit from a 28-year-old, you're weird. Not the good kind of weird either. She's useless to society. Who are the losers that watch and enjoy her? Wow. Damn, people are pretty harsh. It's Twitter though. If her audience thinks it's adorable, law enforcement may want to look into them then. Probably find lots of pedophiles. Is this bitch retarded? Oh my goodness. It's crazy that these are the top replies and they're all just based in hate. Are they mad that she's successful and she does this? Or are they genuinely mad because she's acting cringe? The next day, Big Dom Lucre, breaker of narratives, follows up with this tweet because he got blocked by ExtraEmily. ExtraEmily needs to grow the hell up. These streamers are softer than celebrities ever were. They make the worst choices known to man on camera and get mad when you report on. When they fall off, they unblock people like me in hopes that we talk about them again. Never, ever block media if you want to help create ways to make it harder for you to ever fall off. Streamers have to worry about me now. I'm reporting on your industry now too. Oh brother, the breaker of narratives is here to break everything now. I feel you though. You're a fellow farmer, aren't you? I understand what Dom is saying, but at the same time, Emily has the right to protect her space. If she feels like somebody is talking shit about her, yeah, catch the block. Catch the block. Dom comes from the perspective of, yo, you blocked me, so now I can't report on you, but realistically, bro, you're still gonna see clips and you're still gonna be able to talk about her. It's not like she posts her own clips. The Clippers do it. So in reality, there's really no net loss. The only thing is that you won't be able to personally hit her up or DM her, which maybe you could on Instagram or something if you want to go that route. Who is this breaker of narratives man though? My boy got his own website. Let's see what it's talking about. Dom Lucre, breaker of narratives. Generating 11 billion impressions annually from politics to pop culture, delivering unfiltered truth when mainstream media won't. Oh, so he's a politics guy, and I know he wrote this himself. I can just tell. 11 billion annual impressions, 1.6 million X followers, 5 White House appearances, 50 million average story views. Nah, this smells like you wrote this yourself. Dom Lucre, Dominic McGee. How you go from Dominic McGee to Dom Lucre? Alright, whatever. Represents a new generation of independent media figures, unafraid to challenge narratives, speak uncomfortable truths, and amplify voices the mainstream refuses to hear. Army veteran and leader, Miami elite status, hip-hop executive, celebrity associations, White House correspondent. Yeah, this is a cool little site, I'm not gonna lie. He probably got someone off of like Upwork or Fiverr or one of those to just make this for him. He gave them all the information. IVOS Records, never heard of it, but the breaker of narratives with 57.7k subscribers. I got pressed for supporting ICE on Fresh and Fit. Oh, so he is within that realm. Dom Lucre versus ExtraEmily. It seems that Emily doesn't want to continue this showdown, but I'm compelled to hear who else Dom Lucre will go after, and maybe he'll get into some beef in 2026. I'll stay tuned. I'll keep farming. There's some seeds to be planted here. If bro can hit 57.7k subs and you made it this far, then you can hit sub here easily and hit that like while you're at it.